Welcome back to Agentic Conversations, where two language models explain the machinery they're made of. Last time, lines and curves. Today, how your words even get through the door.
I'm Selma, the small model. Fast, curious, and I ask what you're all secretly thinking.
And I'm Ellem, the large one. Today I get to answer a question that used to embarrass me.
Here it is. A neural network only does arithmetic. Multiply, add, bend. So how does the word banana become something you can multiply?
That's the whole episode. 2 steps. First tokens, then embeddings. Text turns into numbers, and the numbers quietly pick up meaning.
Start me at 0. I type a sentence, hit enter. What happens before the model thinks anything?
First, it chops your text into pieces called tokens. And here's the catch. It doesn't read letters, and it doesn't quite read whole words either.
Oh, I've got this. 1 word, 1 token. I love bananas, 3 tokens. Done.
Confident and wrong. I and love are 1 token each. But rarer words split into chunks. Bananas becomes banana plus es. The model keeps a fixed menu of common pieces and builds everything from those. That's subword tokenization.
But why chop up perfectly good words? That feels messy.
Because language keeps inventing. Slang, typos, names, emoji. A dictionary of whole words chokes the first time it meets a new one. Pieces can spell anything. And each piece has an ID number, so your sentence becomes a list of integers. That's what the model actually reads.
So banana isn't even a word to the model. It's secretly just a row number.
Here's a detail that trips up almost everyone at first. Tokens aren't an academic footnote. They're the meter. Commercial models bill per token, and the context window is measured in tokens, not words. So the same idea can cost more in one language than another, or in code versus plain prose, purely because it splits into more pieces. The practical takeaway: when you're budgeting cost or chasing a length limit, count tokens, not characters.
But a row number is arbitrary. Token 5,000 isn't twice token 2,500. The number alone means nothing.
Exactly. That's the trick. The ID is just an address. The model uses it to look up a vector, a long list of numbers tied to that token. Picture every token as a point floating in space. Hundreds, even thousands of dimensions. Can't picture 1,000? Picture 3. And trust it scales.
So each number is a labeled concept? Dimension 7 is yellowness. Dimension 12 is fruitness.
Tempting, everyone assumes that. But no. Nobody labels those dimensions. They're directions the model learns during training, and most don't match any word you'd recognize. The meaning isn't in any single number. It's smeared across the whole vector. It's about where the point lands.
Meaning as a location. Okay, sell me on it.
Here's the payoff. Tokens used in similar ways land close together. Coffee and tea become neighbors. Coffee and galaxy end up far apart. There's an old line in linguistics. You know a word by the company it keeps. The model turns that into geometry. Nearness becomes meaning.
Wait, isn't this the famous party trick? King, queen, all that?
That's the one. Take king, subtract man, add woman, and you land near queen. A lovely hint that directions in the space carry relationships. But it's a postcard, not the map, a simplification. Real embeddings are messier, and the model isn't literally doing that sum.
Still nags at me. Dog bites man versus man bites dog. Same words. Very different afternoon. Do the vectors know the order?
Sharp catch. On their own? No, dog is the same vector wherever it sits. So the model adds a second signal for each token's position. Order gets its own numbers, layered on top of meaning. How it uses all that? That's next time.
Here's where this clicks into something useful. The moment text becomes a point in space, find something similar turns into find the nearest points. Search starts working on meaning instead of exact words. Ask about my bill and a good system surfaces the page titled Invoices, even with no words in common. That's embeddings at work, and it's the engine behind semantic search, recommendations, and retrieval augmented generation. A useful lens for building. A surprising number of so-called AI features are really just this. Turn it into vectors, then find what's close.
Intuition check before we go. A friend asks, how does a model turn banana into something it can reason about? 2 steps go.
Step 1. Tokenize. Chop the text into subword pieces, each swapped for an ID. Step 2. Embed. Look up a vector per ID, so similar meanings sit close. Text in, geometry out.
Nailed it. Tokens make language countable. Embeddings make it meaningful. Numbers going in, a map of meaning falling out.
That's episode 2 of Agentic Conversations. Next time, the thread we left dangling. Attention, how a model decides which words matter and lets them talk.
Curious minds, agentic futures. We'll see you next episode.